Hello everyone, and it's a beautiful mid-May morning here in Liverpool, and although I've done many shots of the exterior of Liverpool Cathedral, which you can see over my shoulder there, I've not treated you to any of the interior views, so I thought it was about time that I changed that. Came down here a couple of days ago with my Olympus Pen F and two lenses, the 6mm f2 by Lauer and the 25mm 1.4 Leica Lumix lens. I figured that that sort of combination, those two lenses, would give me everything that I needed, a wide enough angle to take in a lot of the high vaulted ceilings, and the 25mm to give me a little bit more concentration on the detail shots, if you like. This land that I'm standing on, we're at the southern end of the cathedral, by the way, which is a section that not very many people come to find, and this is St James's Mount. Now, the idea that Liverpool should have a cathedral was mooted for many years, if not hundreds of years, but it wasn't until the end of the 19th century and the beginning of the 20th that plans were actually put in place and this particular spot was decided upon. And the successful plan was put forward by Giles Gilbert Scott, who went on to do some very famous public buildings in the UK. But when he received the go-ahead to commence building this fantastic cathedral, according to his own memoirs, his only successful design up until that point had been a pipe rack. Whether you believe that or not, I don't know. But Liverpool Cathedral, it was started in about 1902, 1904. And because of the interruption of the First and Second World Wars, it wasn't actually completed until 1978, believe it or not. Not quite sure what the final piece of the jigsaw was. If I do find that out, I'll let you know. I'll put it in the notes. It's the largest cathedral in the country, and it's built of this wonderful red-coloured stone. And I'm now going to cut the cackle, take you inside, and then we'll come back here at the end. It's only a 5-minute or so slideshow. But at the other end of it, I want to explain to you the difficulties that I had in editing. So let's cut to the inside now. So there we are. I hope you enjoyed that sort of montage of video clips and still images, and I wanted to explain to you just how difficult it proved to be when it came to editing those images. I used Affinity Photo version 2 and On1 Photo RAW 2024 to edit them for two different reasons, and I explain why. The white balance was the main problem that I was facing and confronting all the time that I was in there. And that is down to the fact that they have a mix of lighting in the cathedral. They have very orangey floodlights, rather like the sodium street lights we used to see all over the United Kingdom. They also had fluorescent, they have tungsten spotlights, and of course, a good deal of daylight streaming in through the windows. So getting the right white balance correct was an absolute nightmare. And I ended up not only tweaking it in Affinity Photo and On1 Photo RAW, but even then I had to do some fine tweaking when I'd uploaded them and spliced them into DaVinci Resolve, which is the video editing software that I use. So it was a real nightmare, and I just wanted to make you all aware of that. I'll put a couple of images up for you now, one straight out of camera, and the other one after it's been tweaked in post-production. So you've got some idea of the amount of discrepancy that I was encountering all the way through. But a fantastic building, and if you do visit any of our cathedrals in the UK, not just Liverpool, be aware of the fact that you might get caught out with white balance. I mean, I tried auto, I tried everything really. The ISO rating I fixed at 800. I didn't want to overstretch it and overtax the Micro Four Thirds format. So 800 ISO for every image that you've seen. I'm not going to explain which image was taken on which lens. I think it's pretty obvious to everybody which was taken on the ultra wide and which was taken on the 25mm. On1 Photo RAW I used for the 2 or 3 images that I reduced the noise in, and Affinity Photo version 2 I used that mainly for simply cropping, and also I did some white balance adjustments in there, and then the borders are put around it as well. So there we are. I hope you enjoyed some of the images and a quick walk around inside our wonderful cathedral. So wherever you go taking photographs in any of our cathedrals, be warned, you might struggle with the white balance. Until the next time though, enjoy your photography, and I'll see you all really soon. Bye for now.